Davenport, welcome to class. Does your microphone work?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. All right, let's get started on today. We had a considerable amount of work to complete. This is be an asynchronous day. So, Jalen, you're going to start first. Can you read all the norms, sir?
No one has the right to another person, education, class, and savior. We didn't behave with us for ourselves at school and family, and still can be with student integrity. We say positive can without rest. Respect the opinions of others, respect the culture of class. We got to participate, we have to still depend on teachers. We're here focused on parents and post-secondary endeavors.
All right, cool. So, let's go to the next slide. Davenport, can you read this one?
Please keep video on Chicago Public Schools policy. For the entire duration of class, you must be attentive and participate, or you will be moved from class due to lack of activity. If you are marked absent 24 days or more, you will automatically fail the course and be required to retake the material in order to graduate.
All right. So, let's go here. All right. So, GGI Townhouse is every day. In fact, it's today, right? So 11:15 a.m. to 11:45, the staff, operations especially, try to give you all a lot of great opportunities in terms of resources you can use over the summer. Work-based, I think it's called learning programs, where you're able to make some amount of money. I think like $14 to $20 an hour. They have these resources here. You won't be able to know about them unless you attend GGI and ask those questions. In most cases, they'll tell you about them if they're available. So try to make it there. Another caveat to this, or another great point to this, is that you can get 5 to 10 points, and yes, the quarter's ending real fast, right? By Friday, by just participating in the discussion. So the GGI link will be reposted at the top of the class. You'll notice that a new assignment has not been posted. This is to give you guys one last final attempt to try to get your grades up before the grade book closes, right? So try to attend. It's an opportunity to get some points and learn something, because it's a life skill course. The Raspberry Pi 400 kits are still available. You're going to need them in case you need to do some previous work, or if you happen to see me in class again, I am going to still be using them, because I'm a real big advocate for technological advancement, or closing a technological gap as students of of my color, and just disadvantaged students. Making sure you have the resources you need to be competitive in the job market. So get your kit by scheduling to come up to the school. You can do so by contacting Miss Ball or Miss Vega or Mr. Rush. I'm usually in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. Tomorrow, I think, is graduation, so I might not be available, right? But you still need to try to get your kit, because if you have classes at Southwest, you're going to see these kits again. And then on top of that, if you also, in this other situation, have damaged your kit, you can call, schedule a school, bring all the parts. Yes, I need all those parts back, and I'm going to try to repair it. But in the interim, or in the meantime, I'll be giving you another kit to get you caught up in your work. So do that as soon as possible. Okay. This program is expired as of last week. It'll be returning, I think, next school year. So let's move on. All right, Jalen, are you there? Can you read the screen, sir?
It has to be able to complete the variation SB. Allow our specific to work in class. Inside of SB, as our pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are not ready to do by 4 p.m. daily.
Okay. All right. So Google's working better today. All right, Davenport, you're up next, sir.
MIT Scratch and Microsoft Make Code projects are required daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone. However, functionality will be limited, and the actual personal computer is required to take full advantage of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois via the Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at my email or reach out via SB Messenger.
Thank you, sir. All right, and Jalen, you got the very next one.
Thank you. Do people utilize Microsoft Make code to be able to compile, complete game, make a guide, some major circuit design? I can turn this computer 80 dreads, what it is fleeting.
All right, sir. Thank you. All right. So look, real simple, right? Today, you'll notice inside of EDSB, go into EDSB, everybody. There is not a new assignment posted for today, right? Today's asynchronous, and I looked at some of these grades. A lot of people are still playing catch up. There are certain areas where your grades are improving. There are areas where your grade is decreasing. And we're going to use this time, which is asynchronous, to get that grade up some more. Hopefully, if you use this time correctly. And I've been harping and preaching to the choir about use your asynchronous day correctly. Use it. This is the time you log off from me, but that don't mean you log off from focusing on your work. So I'm going to go take a couple of minutes with you all, about 40 at most. We might leave a little early. But this is to go through a data talk with you, remind you the things you got to do, and then eventually release you to work on it, right? Normally, they'll give you about 20 minutes to do it. I think that's not enough time for some of these assignments. So, because each day assignment is about 15 minutes. So imagine 15, that's one assignment if you actually focus and do it. Another 15 minutes makes 30 minutes. Another 15 minutes makes 45 minutes. So if you get 3 assignments done and get your grade up, that's like 45 minutes of work if you're focusing, right? So what I tell our students is do it in bursts, right? Take 15 minutes, so just solely focus on the assignment that you may be missing. Finish it, turn it in, all that in 15 minutes. That's why I do those 15 minute to 10-minute sessions with you all, independent practice. So take this time today, set your clock, and just 15 minutes of focus. Turn off all your distractions and knock out an assignment. So when the clock expires at 15 minutes, you got everything turned into EDSB. Send me a message, take a break, a 5-minute break. It's kind of like working out because that's what the brain is, right? It's a muscle. So 5-minute break, get you some water, stretch, sit back down, set another clock for 15 minutes, and zero in like laser and knock out another assignment. That's all you have to do today, really, is just focus, because I think all the teachers are doing asynchronous. So this is your last final attempt. And I know this is like last minute for a lot of people, but to get that grade up. And I'm making it serious, and I'm repeating myself. It's like Tyler keep on saying the same thing, but seriously, try to finish everything you need to, because the grade book is about to close. Now, you'll see inside of here at the top of the list, because I have not updated anything. I was going through the grade book and doing ratings. So here's where we're at. We got project from yesterday, Microsoft Make Code. By now, it's overdue. So for most of you, you have the My Work section. This is how you can get stuff done, because if you look at my screen, I'm just going to be scrolling all day long, right? All right, until I find what I need. This is like the Facebook version of EDSB. Now, to get to a zeroed in part, you can actually go to My Work section. So if I select a particular student, well, it's not going to do it that way. But on your view, you guys know you have something called the My Work section up here. You only got 3 options. I'm in the teacher view, so I got many more. But click on My Work, go to assessments, and take a look at everything that's overdue, has a 0% by it, right? Try to work on those things. They can improve your scores. What was I about to cover? I'm going to put the link for SAT prep. We're going to do our data talks real quick. I got to go and grab the link. 1 second, gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, it's the I for information. Yeah, that's not what I want. Let's see if this works this way. Trying out new features in Google Meet. Well, they're not new. They just moved them around. Okay. So, all right. So there's a link in the chat. This is for SAT, but we're going to call this Data Talk Room. And first on the list, you already know who it is Mr. Stuckey. I need you to go to the other room, but as you are, because you're not leaving either room. I mean, when you switch over to that room, make sure you mute yourself in here and turn off your camera. And then over here, in the other room, turn it on. All right. The goal is to keep our conversation between me and you. All right. So I'm going to mute myself. Okay, Mr. Davenport, you're up next. Can you click on the link and join me over in the data talk room?
I'm about to join on my laptop. It was running slow.
Okay, when you're ready, let me know.
Okay, I'm ready. Can you put the link in the chat again?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm about to put. Okay, 1 second. All right, you see it there? So since this is very close to the last days of class, I'm just gonna ask that we review today's, and yes, there is at least an objective you need to turn in. You're gonna turn that in with yesterday's assignment just to buffer some more points for you all. So what it looks like is when I look today, hopefully sometime today, I don't want you getting too off track. You do have to do this exit slip, at least include the word in its definition fleeting. So it should be easy if you did yesterday's exit slip, because I kept some of it the same. The only thing that changed was uh, today's new word of the day. That's across the campus. All right, so make sure you look up what that word means, fleeting, and put that in the exit slip for today, dated for today, everything, and download the PDF and put that in yesterday's assignment. This is just going to add 30 more points to your score, and if your score is maxed at 100, it'll shift to an older assignment. But don't forget to get these 3 points right here, your exit slip. So do you guys have the exit slip saved, or should I give you that link again? Because it's also in NSB. Jalen, you there?
I bookmarked.
You bookmarked it. Good. Okay, Jalen, what about you?
I got it.
Oh, you say you don't got it?
I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see here. I think Jalen, you need more points than Davenport does. So let's give this to you, and then I'm gonna remind us about GGI today, the link information and all that. So Jalen, can you read the screen?
Students utilize maximum codes to be able to self-compile, complete, or get big to models to design for today's computer-aided drafting, or it is fleeting.
Thank you. Fleeting. All right. So the last part that I want to remind everybody is about Townhouse. Let me come over here to Edsby, and I'll leave this screen up so you can finish it before you leave the exit slip. But don't forget about those points there, right? The Townhouse CGI. Been working at Camelot for a long time, or this company for a long time. So it's like that is a part of your life skills. You need to. I'm really big on that. If somebody don't teach y'all life skills, who will, right? Let's grab this here, and I'm gonna repost it at the top of the list too, in case you have trouble finding it. You just got to scroll down to find it. I post it every day. So let's put that in the chat. And there you go. All right, Ms. Davenport, can you read what's in the chat there? That's for 5 points. Starting with Townhouse all the way down.
Townhouse and GDI mandatory for all students life skills class. Also, there are tons of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and get some extra credit for participating. See you there 11:15 at 11:45. This is the link. Less code is later on today. Zen.
Okay, so gentlemen, I would say ladies and gentlemen, but I don't see no ladies. Bookmark that link for Townhouse GGI, okay, and try to be present 11:15. Log in, but bookmark that link now, and if I see you participating, I can add some more points to your roster. All right. So if you got no questions, I'll be here the entire duration because it's asynchronous. But I want you to use most of this time because I think you need a little more time than 20 minutes to get caught up in anything you haven't done yet. And make sure you turn it in. All right, turn it in. Some of y'all have. That's why I do share outs. I'll see you doing the work and everything, and then I go home at night and I look at the grade book and I'm like, right, you didn't turn it in though. So it makes it look bad because I can't tell CPS you did it unless there is some evidence that you did it. It has to go in the grade book, okay? So get that stuff turned in, everybody, all right? If you have no questions, you're free to log off. But again, remember, it's like office hour. You can come right back and ask questions if you get stuck. If there's nothing else, I'll see you later. If I have another period, and we'll go from there. We'll try to get this stuff done, guys. Friday is the deadline. Tomorrow's graduation, so I don't think you guys have class. You'll have work in there, but you won't really have a class.